unicorns and rainbows. Yay! It says we are live. Happy Sunday, y'all. Look at there's Cheryl Shiny Squirrel.
Hi,
And
Cheryl.
let's see. First was Fly Girl. Fly Girl was here first.
Hey, girl, hey.
They probably didn't hear half of the story that we were just talking about because it just cut
Probably.
on. Good morning,
Probably.
Bree. Good morning. And there is Cheryl and Christy girl. Hey, Christy
Hey,
girl.
Christy.
How are y'all today? Christy, it's hot. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not here.
It's hot. I'm hot. Oh, I was showing Dolores. Let's start with how I started my day yesterday at 7 a.m. Well, first of all, my first Saturday after being back at work, y'all know I'm not a morning girl. I woke up at 4 and I was like, oh, goody. Cheers. 4 a.m. So, of course, yes, Christy, it is hot, girl. Um, I make my first cup of coffee. Oh, it's so good. Perfect cream to sugar kind of coffee-ish ratio. So I was like, well, forget it. I'll just make the bed, right? I make the bed and then wham yow. My pillow that it hit that cup of coffee slant that was on the nightstand, put it on the floor, glass, well, I guess that's ceramic, right? Coffee mugs,
Yeah.
ceramic everywhere. Had to do the stop the bleed on my foot. It's fine. It was just a little nick. And then, of course, when it hits by but like Dolores, the bed is here. You know where the nightstand is. It
Yeah.
hits by the nightstand. It goes behind the nightstand, back behind the bed, under the bed, and I was
On the
like,
skirting boards.
8 o'clock. I am moving furniture and cleaning. So, but good news. Well, yes, I got all the glass up, and
Don't ask.
I and I cleaned. I got to mop the floor at 8 a.m. So
Yeah.
check that room off.
Yeah. That that
Uh,
that that little chore was done now at 8
check
a.m.
that off. And then the guy came to put my new microwave in. I have a microwave.
Again.
I have a microwave.
Yay.
I did not eat peanut butter and jelly yesterday. I had leftovers that I was able to heat up in said microwave. First world problems, man. First world problems. And also, let me tell you how awesome I am. Dolores was like, "Oh, I already knew you could do it."
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah. I did say that. Yeah.
I'm now a plumber. I figured out how to so I don't know if anybody knows about a commode, but there's a tank and then there's a bowl. And on the older ones, right, except the new fancy ones, typically they're two pieces. And there's a Hyladonna. Oh, phalanges. Okay, that's right. She's got ZZ Top. She's getting her nails done. There's a seal in between there. Well, over time, just like anything, that rubber wears apart. Well, there's a little hole, and so it's a gasket. Went to the YouTubes and was like, "Why is it leaking?" And found out, oh, how easy it is. Except you're working in a spot that's
Oh,
this
yeah.
big. So I'm wedging myself, which is more than this big, in between the tub and the toilet. And I fixed it. I took the toilet completely apart, disconnected the water. I was pretty proud of myself. Then figured out that I put it all back together. Of course, the gasket was too small.
Ah,
So it still leaked and I had to go to Home Depot. But
yeah. You knew
I
what you're doing
figured out
now.
that I needed the bigger one, took it up, took the back part off and replaced it. I fixed it. So technically, cost wise, it cost me about $10. A plumber would have been 150 plus.
Yeah. Mm,
So yay
that's it.
me. When you grow up poor, you end up fixing it, trying to
Yeah.
fix everything yourself. Yes. Um, but like I told my mom, you need to know how to do stuff. Ladies, you need to know how to work power tools and you need to know how to do stuff. So I had never fixed said toilet before or any device.
Or any toilet.
any toilet, sink, anything. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to see if I can do it. Um, Physical labor, physical labor, um, from doing the butter. I called them butterflies, but apparently they're wing nuts. But I called them butterflies. My thumbs are sore, but I also found out that I did need that physics from high school and college. You go, when am I ever going to use this?
Now,
That
what if I
force,
use this? Yeah.
that creating a
Yeah.
torque and a force, girl, you needed it because, I was trying to do it like this, with my fingers and it wasn't working. And so I got said tool, and you don't want to bang on porcelain. You will chip it, right? And that's a whole nother thing.
Cracked it. Oh my
So,
God, could you imagine you cracked it?
so I'm over there, and that's all anybody on YouTube kept saying. Do not crack your porcelain. Your porcelain is so easy to crack. Let me just say that I took it to heart, and I listened to the little YouTube man, and I got it done. But yeah, physical labor. Yeah, I could not move yesterday afternoon. I was like, oh my God. And I got a big old bruise right here from laying. You see all those bruises? That's from laying on my side underneath. And all I kept thinking is, please, even though it's clean water, right?
Yeah,
Because
you
it's in
still don't
the
want toilet water.
I was like, it's gonna fall on my face and I'm gonna it's gonna be awful. Everything I needed to know about gravity, I learned from my cat. There you go. Oh, I bet because you're little. I know, Fly Girl, I did it. Thanks, Christy. Thanks, Bree. I did it. So, how's everyone today? Dolores, is it hot over there?
Yes, it has gotten quite warm today. I'd say it's about, and y'all gonna laugh when I say this, but do keep in mind we don't have air conditioning. It's about 78, 79.
Okay.
Blazing hot. Not a breeze, nary a
Yeah.
breeze to be had. So
To
I
be
got
fair, 78 for people who are used to what's your average temperature between about 60?
between 60 and 64.
Yeah. So 60 to 64 is what they live with, right? Like we think 90, ooh, get a jacket. Why is it so cold in here? Everybody inside is wearing hoodies because we're
Oh,
freezing from the air
because you have the air
conditioning.
conditioner on, yeah. So I'm in the shed. It's not too bad in here. I got so if you see my hair blowing around, it's because of a fan pointed right at me.
Like,
Like right here.
do you have a fan? Yes, I do.
I'm like,
Sounding like Darth Vader.
when you're talking to the fan, your voice makes that sound. That's, uh, so but I mean, listen, it'll be hot. And I say it's going to be like 85 tomorrow and 83. I'm like, all right. Okay. All right. Yeah, we get it. Summer. Yeah. Yay. Sunny. But the following week, it'll cool back down. And hopefully it'll stay in that cooling down trend because
She said both my daughters had issues with no air conditioning in Europe and no ice for their drinks.
yeah, we do have ice here in the UK. I have, well, here's the thing, a lot of our refrigerators don't have ice makers. Let me tell you what, I was looking on eBay for a countertop ice maker, but we can buy bags of ice. I have bags of ice in my freezer. Like my cup here, full of ice. Tell you now, full of ice.
Hey, missing
Hey,
it.
Nat.
Speaking of a countertop ice maker, I put in a request for one for our clinic
Oh,
because right
yeah.
now we're just using ice trays and
Oh,
we
that's,
have to
yeah.
kind of like wait overnight for them to freeze. So I can make, and I can only make like about, I think I can maybe make 16 or 24 at a time. So PTO was, doing little grants, and we have a great PTO. Well, I was like, I wonder if they would purchase an ice maker, and then I'm thinking, oh God, they're going to be so expensive. Girl, less
They're
than a
not.
hundred bucks.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm looking
Yeah,
at,
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Because I use
I thought,
ice all year long. I don't drink hot drinks.
and then my mom got me a Stanley. I went to the cafeteria and got some ice because teachers are back, and administrators, everybody's back, but the kids aren't back. They come Tuesday.
Ugh,
Um, but I went and she got me a Stanley. Girl, I put ice in that because I was like, oh, it'll melt by lunch. I'll have something to drink. All day long, that ice did not melt.
I know. It's
The
great.
next morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, I still had ice. And the following day, on Thursday morning, I put
So
it in
this,
on
yeah,
a Tuesday. I was like, holy cow. So
and
note to self.
this is a Stanley, a fake Stanley. So, but girl, it holds ice like to the next day, so it's just as good. You know what I mean? Like,
I just knew I was like, okay, it'll be nice and cold. I'll have something to drink with. I was sucking on ice because I didn't have any. So hey, Miss Annette, and thank you for joining us this morning. We're just kind of catching up. Dolores has been busy. I am back at school, so I am now busy. And fixing the toilet, getting the microwave done. Today I'm going grocery shopping because
oh, mm.
there's literally nothing in the. I cleaned it out, and
Oh yeah,
literally there is nothing in there but three carnation breakfast drinks and a whole bunch of all those condiments that you don't use, you buy it one time. You buy it
yes,
for one recipe and then you never use it. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Hey, Mama. She said she can see us. Yes, she is seeing. Yes, Miss Annette Madonna is going. She's getting her fingers done right now. Her nails did.
Nails did. Hmm.
All right. So Dolores and I wanted to do a little haul. Well, she kind of wanted to do the haul because I want to see what she got. Let's just be honest. So, Dolores, where did you go?
So we went to Perthshire in Scotland, and that is like kind of central on the east coast of Scotland, not the west coast, the east coast. So if you think Scotland's like this, I was on this side, going up towards. If I'd have kept going, I'd have gone. I mean, I'd go up to the Cairngorm Mountains. So, uh, going that way, you go up to Inverness. So, I didn't go up to Inverness because that's like 100 miles away. But I went up to Perthshire. Went to different towns, like little towns like Auchtermuchty. That's a town I went to.
I like
Mm-hmm.
when she says Octormufti.
Auchtermuchty. I went to Kirkcaldy, which is a seaside. I went to Pitlochry, which is also that's kind of like they have the big dam there, and the salmon jump the dam ladder. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
So and I went to Perth, and so all the little places around there. And then of course while I was there, I went thrifting because it'd be rude not to.
It would be rude not to.
Hmm.
Which is, I went home, um, to see my family, but mainly to help my mom with her bionic woman hip.
Metal,
And watch
metal.
out, y'all. She's on the move now. She's totally repaired and she's on the move. Um, And of course, my friend takes one of the first things we do is go to that name your price garage sale, which was
Oh,
different.
cool.
Hi, Monica. Yes, Scotland does sound
Oh
and look
my god.
magical.
Yeah,
Um,
Scotland is very magical. I love it. Yeah.
so I went there, and then since I've been back, I didn't have hardly anything going on, right? So just
In your spare time.
skirt your responsibilities and let's go thrifting. So last week, this past Tuesday's video was a summer church garage sale that I
Mm.
always forget about. It's out in Houston, Dolores.
Where
It's
is it?
kind of
Where
far.
is it?
I don't remember. It's a Catholic church. It's really big, and every
I
year I
mean,
see it,
that
I'm
narrows
like,
it down.
right in Houston, a Catholic church in Houston, one on every corner. Um, but every year I go, oh, this looks really good. I'm like, okay, I'll drive out there, and I've only been like two or three times. I did a video the first time, and I get there and I'm turning the street, and I go, I've been here before.
Not new.
Not new. So yeah, but so I did. Do I have anything? No, I just did the video from that. And then I went to a place that I've been looking for a while, but it's out like you're gonna go. It's in LaGrange, so it's in LaGrange, Texas, kind of like where the what do you call that? What that vintage in the fall? What's it called? I-
Oh,
It's where we did the meetup. We did a meetup there.
I did.
Warrington, golly.
Well, okay,
So
that's it. Yeah.
LaGrange and Warrington, and
Yeah.
there's a place out there that I have a video coming out. I'm trying to finish it up, and well, that might have been this Tuesday. the Lagrange one. But yeah, I got that. I got a bunch of stuff in there, and that was a good little place. It's a big place. The only
Yeah.
problem is they don't let anybody use the bathroom. There's a porta potty in the driveway, and it's a
Well,
big building.
I'll tell you about, well, when I start talking about mine, I'll tell you when I go to the car boot in Arrow. That was
And
amazing.
we're used to the porta potties at Warrington, right? Because it's a field. It's literally a
Right.
cow
Well, I
pasture.
get, okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
So, and they bring in the big nice ones, like they got the sink in them and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And
Well,
the
Dolores,
church made y'all use a porta potty?
well, no, not the church one. The second
Okay. Oh, the
Emporium
same.
in
Okay.
LaGrange.
I was gonna
It's
be like,
it
that
is a
sounds like that.
nonprofit. I think it's like
Still not very
they
charity.
have this. It's a big warehouse and it has a bathroom. Not for us.
Enough y'all.
Um, so I'm gonna move you over. I'm gonna let you go big. I'm gonna be in the corner. We're gonna put
Okay.
baby in the corner and
Okay.
and tell us. I want to see what she got, y'all. I haven't seen. I saw
So,
some of it.
in no particular order. So, here's what I did find while I was in Scotland. Prices are expensive. Charity
Oh,
shops have lost their mind, just like they lost their mind in England, but they lost it even more in Scotland. I'm like, y'all stock is free. Don't get me started. So I did go to a car boot in Arrow, which it's between Dundee and Perth. Which, if you don't know, look it up. Arrow's a small town, and there's an airstrip, and it used to be an airfield. So it's got like hangars, airplane hangars, and everything. So this disused airfield is now a car boot. But when she was talking about bathrooms, you were in a car boot for a while, so I got to use the bathroom, man. I hope they're not like those porta potties
so
because
a car boot. Explain what a car boot is.
it's a flea market. Basically, it's just they
But
have it
it's
every.
outside.
It's out. Well, this one was outside and inside the hangars. So they had like buildings there that were like disused buildings that I guess they used for whatever part of the little airport that was there. So a lot of it is outside. A lot of it is in the hangars because they have quite a few hangars. And then, so I was like, oh, I'll go to the bathroom. I got to go, and I'm looking like around, and I see the sign for the toilets, and I say, okay, these were the cleanest and the best toilets I've ever been to. Not even a mall has toilets this clean. I couldn't. I walked
And
in
they
there.
were outhouses.
No, it was a purpose built toilet block
Oh,
for the car because the car boots all year long and every Sunday, so it's constantly going. So I couldn't believe you walked in. It was like artwork. I was like, what is going on here? Is this a car boot? I mean, the beautiful, just clean toilet paper. No, not nasty, dirty, or funky. It was one of the best bathrooms I've ever been to. Having said that, that's not why I went. But I went to go buy stuff, not to go to the bathroom. But it was good. It was good. And so I only what did I get for? So I'll start with this because this is one of the first things I got. Oh, don't drop it. Now this was a little spendy, a little pricey. This I got for £10. Now it was originally £15, and I told Dave go up there and ask him if you can get it cheap. He said
it's
you
your
go.
people.
That's why I said what he said. You can ask him. I said no. They're gonna hear my accent and think I got money, and I don't. So you go talk to them in your language, Scottish, and ask them for because if they hear you talking, they think you're poor, so they're gonna give you a break. So he went and he made a deal, and so I got this. This was 10, but so it was originally 15. He got £5 knocked off it. It is a good. Now there's no maker in it anywhere.
I
It's
love the
just,
color.
I know. Well, I thought of you went outside. Hey, Renee.
Look at that. So is it blue milk glass or slag glass?
It looks kind of like it's hard to. It looks. I thought it was blue milk glass, but when you look at it, it's got like white in it.
So it might be slag.
Sky glass, yeah. But how cool is that? There's no maker. I have no idea who makes it. I'm unclear. Don't know.
I
It's,
love the color. That is such a great color.
that was 10, and then I got where's it at? I don't know if I have it here. Well, I got a little like flower frog too. He just kind of like said you can have that too. So I was like thanks. So that was all right. But the flower frog is green, but it doesn't glow. So
But it's glass.
Yeah, it's glass. Yeah. So that's one. I love this thing. This thing is so cool. Oh my god. I've always wanted. I can find the ceramic ones here pretty reasonable. Do you know what I mean? Well, sometimes people be losing their mind, but you can find them reasonable here. So what else did I get here? Oh, okay. So I got. Then we walked around and we came to this one place, which
She laughs.
well, it was so cheap. I couldn't. Even believe it was like so cheap. It was so cheap. So what did I get? So I got this. This Dave found this. He said, "You think this would be any good for you?" I said, "What you think?"
Oh,
So it's six melamine table mats. They're made in Scotland. So, and they're called Castle Melamine. 5-year guarantee.
so they're
Never,
placemats.
they're placemats. Never been used. Still in the cellophane packaging, like this. So I love this. I thought this was six placemat melamine table mats, but because it has what on it? Cats.
What cats?
And it's heavy. These are like solid. It's like heavy. So still in its original packaging. This was £3 for that.
Oh, that's
So
good. Yeah, Apple said that's so you.
I know, right? Because you couldn't use them. I'm like, where? On on my massive dining room table? No. And then I got these. These were fun. These were just like random. And I like these because they were wood.
Oh, those are fun.
So there's four, and it tells you this is a Welsh biscuit. So the
Oh, so they're
names of
different birds.
right, and the names are like hot or put on here. This is Helen something. Helen Birch. I don't know. I thought Birch was a tree. So there's that.
Maybe
And
not
yeah,
in Scotland.
so this is Helen. Oh, maybe that's her name. Maybe that's her name. But this one does say. Oh no, they all say it's Helen. Helen made these. Sorry, Helen Bissett made these. Okay, I thought they were the names of the birds. So there's four of these. I got these for 50p for all
So
four.
that's kind of like 50 cents,
Yeah.
kind of.
But I just
Are
love
they all
those.
different?
Yeah, they're all different birds.
Nice job, Helen, says Apple.
I know.
Apple, your package is going out today or being
Helen did
invoiced
a
today.
fine job on these. So there's four of them. I like
Good
these. I
job,
mean, they're only
Helen.
50p, but I thought they're cute for autumn.
For what? Autumn.
Autumn. Um, and then I got what else did I get the card? Oh, I got y'all.
Mhm.
The
Go figure, it's a cat.
little brown ceramic cats. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He is possessed. What's happening there, sir? Sir. You know what? Let's got Kiki. Kiki eyes.
Bless it, Kiki. She's so special.
So and they're oh god, don't break them. So they're ceramic, which are cool, and then you can hang them.
I was
So
gonna say, are they like wall hangings?
yeah, they're like little brown cat wall hangings. So I got those. I
Oh.
might keep those. I might keep these. Those might be mine. So now the rest of the stuff I got like all over the place. What do you want to go? I've done. You want to show something?
Okay, let me
Show
switch
something.
over so
Yeah, yeah,
you can
yeah.
get organized. So first, I have to show you the super cute pin that I just bought from Angie's Oddities during her sale. I had to have it. Why? Because there's a tiara.
Oh,
Look at that. I just got it in
that
the
is
mail.
good.
Angie, I love it. It's got a nice high gloss for the swan, and then she has a tiara. So cute. Love that. And also, y'all, since there's some of you here, somebody wanted a Mary Poppins journal, and we can't remember who. So these are the journals that Shelley made, and they're made from the vintage VHS
Mhm.
covers, and then you get a bookmark with them that was the spine of the cover. It's $15. I already bought it from her, and now we can't remember who wanted it. So then there's that. So if that's you, let me know. It is a Mary Poppins. Okay. I'm gonna show because it's just two things because I've already shown this on Instagram, but I went for a massage. Oh, it was so good. 2 hours. It was amazing. My masseuse is so good. And right near there is a Goodwill. And you know what Dolores says? It'd be rude not to
We have
go
to.
because you're right there. And I found this that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get rid of yet. It's this Care Bear.
Aw.
So I didn't know this Care Bear. I know some of the original Care Bears, right?
Mhm.
Y'all, tell me why this Care Bear's name is Do Your Best Bear.
Ah,
They basically are like, girl, we know life is hard. Adulting is not good. So, uh, I need a Lady in the Tramp journal. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Okay, let me write that down. So this is basically like, look, we're going to give you a Care Bear for do your best. Like,
I love that.
we know you're doing your best, girl. So here's a Care Bear for you. I thought that was so darling. He's in really great shape. Got a little green nose, and there's a little Care Bear sign right there. But yeah, the name is Do Your Best Bear.
What do your best,
I
Bear?
I
Do
love
your
it.
best.
Also at the Goodwills, I love when people say we went to the Goodwill, like there's only one. Um, and so I paid, what did I pay for that?
I think it will.
$1. I think I paid $1.99 for that one. Haven't decided. I might keep it because just a reminder, girl, do your best. You're just doing your best. You're hanging on by a thread. All right, this I got. Jennifer, I'll write that down. And see what she has. She does have some in her shop. Well, our shop, the KT Antiques. I rarely see these pieces, so I picked this up. This is a what do I call this? Hold on. It's a butter dish, and it is by Lennox, and it's Temperware. Let me show y'all. Butter
Oh,
dish.
that's cute.
Isn't that darling?
I love the
It's
flowers on that.
It's Temperware by Lennox. I didn't even know Lennox made like butter
Mm-mm.
dishes. I knew they made some fancy stuff. I mean like this. So it had a 3.99 sticker on it, and I didn't look, but there was a 99-cent sticker on the bottom. She charged me 3.99 because clearly it goes together, right? But yeah, this is there's a pattern name on the bottom of this as well. Somebody tried to take this off in 99 cents, but I just paid 3.99. Temperware by Lennox, microwave oven safe. I have one now. Freezer
Try it
to
out.
oven to table to dishwasher. Wow. The pattern is soft wind.
It's pretty.
So I thought that was very, very unusual. It's like a stoneware, right? It's like a stoneware, and then it has the applique, but it's an excellent condition, and they do pretty well. So I did pick that up for 3.99. And I'm gonna show this, and then I'll show. So someone gave me this. We
Oh,
were doing the junk hippie market. And now they've started this thing where at the end of the junk hippie market, the girl who brings stuff and who does the market, Kristen, she if she doesn't want to take it back with her, she'll put it and say free table
oh,
at the very end once we're closed. And then other people
wow.
were putting things that they were like, I'm not going to sell this anymore, and they were
Yeah,
basically like we were doing a swap, a
yeah,
vintage
yeah.
swap. And these people were like, you need this to display your jewelry. So it is a Wilcox silver plate. And look at the detail in that. Now, I'm not going to lie. People are going to be mad about this, but and it's got some ornate things in
Yeah.
there. But um, I'm considering painting this and doing a transfer. They've got some new great transfers and putting a transfer on this, and then you coat it and you can still wash it in the sink. But y'all let me know. What do you think? Should
Well,
I paint it and do a transfer? Look at all that junk back there. Um, but I mean, it's either that or I have to kind of polish it, and I really don't want to polish it, to be honest with you.
well, here's the thing. Someone was gonna, you know, you saved it from being tossed in a landfill. So at that point, you can do what you want with it. I feel like
She
if
said
it's,
paint it black. Oh, if I
yeah,
painted it, what if I painted it black and either did a silver dry brush or a gold
I
dry
like
brush
that. Yeah.
on kind of stuff?
Yeah, because you're making it new again. I mean, you know what I mean? You're making it more desirable than in its current state, I
I do
suppose.
have a baby head I could put right here
Love it. Do that.
with the big spider, and because
Yeah.
he's a composite and his head is busted open.
Well, yeah.
So yeah,
Put a big old spider on his head. Yeah.
I thought let's keep it. All right, Dolo, show me what else you got
Okay,
because I'm
so
messed now.
okay. So along with the car boot, we also went to some antique shops. To be fair, the antique shops prices weren't that bad. They weren't. Listen, it's a trend now in the UK where, and I'm not trying to shade the charity shops, but they are getting quite expensive. Well, they are getting quite expensive. You know, where I could go like a couple of years ago, be like 2 or 3 quid. Yeah, now it's like 15, and then they'll put like as seen on eBay, and I'm like, but this isn't eBay. This is little podunk, you know, charity shop in Kirkcaldy. Like, what are you doing? If you want to put it on eBay, be my guest, but don't put the sign. And it happens a lot here. I don't know if it's happening there. A lot of these charity shops here, like, as seen on eBay, 20 pounds. You're like, okay, but this ain't eBay. so So the antique stores, and I'm not the only British resell, or I'm not British, but the only person reselling in the UK who is saying the same thing I just said. I mean, it's all like, like when I follow a bunch of different UK resellers, and everybody's saying the same thing. I thought it was just me. Like, I thought, am I cheap? Maybe I'm cheap, but well, I mean, that's true, but also, I'm not the only one who thinks that. So I went to the antique shop, and to be fair, antique shops kind of don't let me down. So I went to this one was in Octomukti, I believe, and I got this. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He is Anglian pottery, and it made in England. So he is marked. So the AP is Anglian pottery, and then the mold number is 160. He's a beautiful teal owl on a little. I love this. I just love the color of it. But,
I forgot I was muted, but yeah,
oh,
the glazing is fabulous.
so, and this was 5 pounds. So I wasn't mad at it. I was like, Anglian pottery, it goes anywhere. It depends on the piece, like if it's an animal or if it's just like a vase or something. Animals tend to go a little higher than just regular old pottery. But not regular old pottery, but like a basket or a vase. The animals tend to go a little higher. But I love him. Look at his face. Ooh,
Apple loves him too.
I know he is so cute. So I got that for five, and then oh, I got this. This is so cool. You wait for it.
Oh, look, a cat. What's wrong with his face?
Nothing. His face is fine. Look,
Oh, it's kind of like a
hey
cheeky
girl,
grin.
hey girl, and so he is a brass, but he's a pipe holder.
That's cute.
So you set your pipe right there on this bit. So he was 3.
He's cute.
I know, right? That was so good. Oh my gosh.
Damn, my lord, I'm freezing.
Then I got which are these are all from like these are all different like antique shops. I don't remember the names of them. I don't remember where we're at. And I got this. Look, because it says Dolores like a bunch of cats. But this is a resin and powder shell
Oh, that's pretty, Dolores.
Look at that with his little bow and his little glass eyeballs. Look at him.
That's really pretty. I like him.
That's the back. So he's like a vintage lucite or resin uh, filled with power
Yeah.
shell or abalone. I'm not sure. I think it's abalone. Yeah, shells. But look how cool he is. Look at those tummy. I got that for 3, and I
Wow,
know
those are good prices at an antique shop.
exactly. So then I got this. This was 4, and it's I mean a wall pocket. Who doesn't love a
Oh,
wall pocket? There's no maker on it, and that's the back. But it's I love the color again, like a fawn color, like a light brown, kind of beigey color, perfect for
mm, perfect for what?
autumn, fall.
Fall,
And,
autumn.
and then I gotta show you this because this sucker was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, wow, look at that long tail.
It's
Is it,
a
is it by the people that make the Bluebird of Happiness?
no. I thought no. It's marked on the bottom, Bath 2012. So it's called I wrote it down. Bath Aqua Glass, which is based in Somerset, and they still have a facility there. They still like create stuff. But now when I went on the website, this wasn't available. This is not even listed on. So this obviously is from 2012. But look at that.
Yeah, that's
Six.
pretty.
I thought, is this like a Leo Ward thing? Because I ain't never seen him do no cat.
The same
And yet,
color as
yeah. But and that's I got that for a 5.
good.
So I you want to show some?
That is really good.
Yeah. See, I told you
Now I want
antique
one in
shop is
every
better.
color, says Cheryl. She wants one in
Girl,
every
I
color.
know. I know. I
Just
do too.
setting them up.
I
Okay,
don't know.
George, I think you need to buy one more cat.
But there's more.
Oh, but wait, don't worry, I got that covered. Okay, so when we went to Second Chance Emporium out in LaGrange, of course, we have to come back. And so I was like, when we go through this town, we looked down the street and there was like this little, it said something about thrift or something. So we cut the block and we went back through. Y'all, it was like this big storefront. It was, when I say jam packed, it was a hoarder's dream. And honestly, I think they had some cute stuff in there. We didn't buy much. I did buy a few things. But if it would have been organized and put on shelves, oh my gosh, it would have been great. Literally, the floor was rotting through, and you were walking on plank board that they had put over the holes. And they had a whole back room that was just a hoard. And I was like, do we need a respirator in here? It was a little thick with the dust, but
Am I breathing asbestos right now?
I did find a few things. And they were just as happy to be in there with their hoard. That's it. Okay, so it's ephemera, had to pick it up. So I wanted to get a few things. They did have some cute stuff, but it was 4 vintage cards for $5. And so we're going to open it up. I love a hoarded up something.
Mhm.
I love, why is this, like, where's the open? I don't see, you see how that's supposed to open right there? Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't. Oh,
girl.
we're just gonna tear it. I don't.
You
I
just
gotta
can't rip
keep
it.
it. So I haven't put any of this in inventory, but we're gonna see the cards. We got 4. Oops. Most dreaded word in the operating word room. Oops. Okay. This one is a little litho. Look at this little card
Oh, that's cool.
with the little birds down here. It says, "Warm wishes for Christmas and the coming year. Love you and best wishes for the new year. Was so nice to hear from you. I love when people write snarky comments in their cards. Thought we'd send
Thanks.
you this because we haven't heard from you. So hope you're doing okay. A letter would be nice.
Oh, call me. Yeah.
This one's cute. And I like it because it's a long one. Wouldn't that be cute, Christy, in like a journal page or something?
Mm.
Then this one, I really like this. This is Christmas Joy. I think this is one of the four corner ones. I love this.
Oh, that's cute.
And yeah, it's one of the four. But it says, "May the peace and joy of Christmas be with you throughout the year." It is not. Hey, Miss Lynn. It is not sent. So I love this. And then on the bottom it has Luke 1:14, and thou shalt have joy and gladness. But it's one of the fold over ones, before they did just regular cards, they
Oh,
printed it on.
yeah.
But I like that. And then these reminded me of myself, so demure.
Not demure.
And they're textured. It's like cheese slices. I can never find the opening. Ain't that the truth? And then
Oh,
you pull it, Kathy, and it doesn't come off. Anyway,
oh,
look
it
at
takes
this. So
after
it's got the
two.
little faux snow on there.
That's pretty. Oh,
Look,
look at her.
exactly the same. Demure.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you two apart.
I know, we're like twins. This is from the Coronation collection. Of course it is. Coronation crowns. Okay. Anyway, and it says a twofold wish that is warm and true, joy at Christmas and all year through. Love, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. And
Oh,
it's
sure.
that. So the reason that I like these is because if you cut them, you don't lose a part of the card, right? So if
Right,
there's
right.
something on this side, and if it was just one piece, you would lose that. But with these four, you can cut that, and with this texture on there, that is so good. I love that. And then look at me, so cute. Okay,
There you are again.
look, ponytail and all, little short pony because cut all your hair off. You don't have any hair. Um, but isn't she cute with her little
It's cute,
snowflake and her wings, angel wings,
like you have. Mhm.
just exactly like mine. Exactly like mine. Hmm. Sherry sent this one too. May all the joys of Christmas stay through the new year every day. Heart, heart touching, joy bringing Christmas. Look, ready?
Hey,
Hey,
Captain.
Captain Jack.
And
We were just
Captain Jack.
talking, Catherine, about how this with the wings looks exactly like me. So demure,
Demure.
right? But I love it because it has the little faux snow
Yeah, it's
on
cool.
there.
Both
I
of
do
them.
like the prints of these. So this is
Those are
something that,
pretty.
I feel like you need to frame these. Wouldn't they be cute in some
Yes.
little gold oval frames? Oh, it's like looking in a mirror
I,
right there. Anyway, I got these and I was like, I haven't opened them, but I will tell you these are Aster plastic coated playing cards. I want to show you the back.
oh, those are cool.
They're playing cards. Let me open them. It's going to be loud for a second. I'm really sorry and they were $5. But are you ready? I don't know if all of them are here. Get ready.
Oh, oh,
I said
it's
get ready.
Kiki. It's Kiki.
No, they're not cross-eyed. Poor Kiki, darling.
Don't you talk about my baby.
Little special, darling. I think they're all the same. Oh, there's the Joker. Look at these
No, I
beautifuls.
love them.
When I saw them, I was like, girl, you got to get those. Now, are all of them here? I don't know.
Who
But
cares? They're cute.
look at that. You can make
Oh,
little calling cards out of them. Breathe, Dolo, breathe, she said. I knew I would get her, Apple. I knew I would get her. But I had to. I had to get them. I don't know if all the cards are in there. That'll
that's
be
a
for a
different,
different moment. But,
a different
nobody
problem.
cares.
No, no
Wouldn't
one
they be
cares.
cute? Cute as little calling cards.
Mm. Mm-hmm. It's
Mr.
adorable.
Thomas the Sugar Bear Billy, except yours are a little more healthy than these, Cheryl. I've seen them. I've
Not
seen them.
healthy.
Healthy. She's got healthy cats.
She said
Okay,
on
so then they
the tip of
had
his
this
bone.
table, and the table was like, these things were given to us, so we're passing them on. So basically, it was a free table.
Wow. See, yeah,
And
that's
when I got it the front, there was also a free table. But
that's good.
I kind of gave them like so that was 10. I want to say I did $15
Yeah.
because I gave them extra money. Let me show you first what I picked up because these are good. And there's three of them.
I love a ceramic butterfly. Oh my
They're
gosh.
really, really, really thin. They're super thin,
China?
Dolo.
What is it?
They
China. Bone China.
it says hand painted, lasting products incorporated, made in the USA. It is thin. They so they're I mean, there's your little tag.
I love
I think
those.
that they're wall hangings,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. Hmm.
But
Yeah.
there were all three.
So good. I do love a ceramic butterfly.
And there were three and they're all I think they're all the same. They're all the same size.
Made of cake icing. They do look like they're made of cake icing. Yeah, it was like something you put on a cake. Yeah. It's so good.
So I think I
And
rounded up. I think I gave her like I
that's
don't
those
think
are
she charged me.
great.
Aren't these good? And there's all
Yes.
three of them. I'm assuming. So okay, y'all. Would you sell them in a set or sell them
Yes.
individually?
That's almost a set.
Okay.
That's just me. But I was
Love
like,
the butterflies. Thank you. I found those at Forever yesterday, but one had a repair. They're really cute. They're in excellent condition, no chips or cracks.
wow.
And it also had the little marking. So I don't know much about them because I haven't looked them up. And the last thing that I got at that place, thank you, y'all, set. I haven't looked them up. And I got this because, oh my gosh, it's vintage wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper. She had it, it was like a bunch of cards and pictures, and it was free, but they were like this. So this is the first wrapping paper.
Aw. That's
Isn't
so
that cute?
70s.
Look at
That's so
Santa.
70s.
Look at the reindeer.
Yeah. That's
So,
very
I mean, there's a good bit of it. It's this is
so
wow. There
let me
is a
ask
good
a
bit of
question. When people buy vintage wrapping paper, do you use it or what are you doing with it? Are you
but
decomposing it? Are you scrapbooking with it? When people
a lot
buy,
of people are using it as backing or making junk journals.
okay,
But they also are backing pictures with it. I mean, some people like I had a bunch of
I would just
um,
keep it.
I had a bunch of like vintage wrapping paper just because you remember back in the day, people's schools used to sell wrapping paper and everybody
Yes,
got something from
yes.
them. So I had a bunch of wrapping paper, and because it's thicker, I would, instead of using tissue paper, I wrapped a whole bunch of packages in the vintage wrapping
Oh,
paper,
that's
but then I
cool.
just had to tear it apart because
Right.
the sale didn't go through, but that's okay because it was older. But you
I
know
love
you know it's old wrapping paper when it's like anniversary wrapping paper and it's really thick. So this is a really thick wrapping paper.
yeah,
It's thick. It's not that thin stuff.
I love the idea of vintage wrapping paper. I feel like guilty for cutting it up, but I know that's what you're supposed to say.
If you use if you use this in card making, you know,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
these
I
on
guess I don't do any of those.
the
So
edge,
yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
three in the set. Okay. JK, what you say? And use it as wrapping paper. Okay. Using it as wrapping paper. So I mean these were free, but I did kind of round it out and
That's cool.
pay her for those. But these
The
were a great find
butterflies
on
are,
free table. And the
yeah,
cat. And the cats.
oh, yeah, the cats are, I mean, yeah.
Everything.
Um,
All right. Do you have some more stuff?
Yeah, yes, I do. So again,
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'll be checking these cards because now that I've opened that can of worms, I can't just leave it.
so this is a little few more things I got from different antique shops in Scotland. And I went to this one place and we walked in and the guy wasn't in there yet. The guy who owned the little shop. Because this was a whole like different bunch of shops in this antique mall. And this guy had an individual shop like on its own standalone. And we walked in and I said, man, this guy's got some good stuff, man. I was looking around and he walks in and I look at him and I'm like, Clark? And he goes, oh, Dolores, I knew him because he used to sell the Arrow car boot sale. And I've been to the Arrow car boot sale a lot of times. So he used to have a booth or a space at the Arrow car boot sale. Now he's got an actual like in a vintage facility. It's so good.
That's good.
He rents this whole building for £275 a month.
A whole building?
It's not, I say a whole building. It's probably the size, to be honest with you, Beth, if you went from your kitchen and living room together combined would be your kitchen, dining room, and living room all together. That's how big a space is.
Wow, that's not bad though.
And he rents out shelves. So he's got people paying him to rent shelves in his place. So I was like so
That's
proud of him.
way less than what I pay for an 8
Yeah.
by.
So anyway, so he was, and so I was looking around and I found two things and I was like, will you do me a deal? He did me a deal and I got both for 20. Yeah. So, and
Hey,
it is,
Jerry,
hey, Jerry,
that's
it's not,
vintage Vino, but now
yeah,
Jerry.
I know. I found out on Instagrams. I see the name change. So these are not British, what I'm about to show you. They're Blue Mountain pottery. So the first one was this. So I got this deer.
Oh, mine sold fast, Dolores. I had orange ones and blue ones and yellow ones, and they as soon as I put them in the shop.
Well, to be fair, every time I've listed something Mountain pottery on either Etsy or eBay, it goes. So I thought I'd pick that up. But I got him. He's good condition, no chips or cracks. I mean, look at that. And so, but the next thing I got, this.
Because why wouldn't you get a cat?
Listen, Linda, he made me a deal, but it's massive. I've never seen a anything. I've never seen a cat from Blue Mountain Pottery, or maybe I have, but not this big.
He is
I mean,
beauty. He is a
ow, ow.
beauty.
Just hit myself in the head with him. He's in good condition. He's a little dirty. I do got to clean him off, but they were sitting just like outside, like all random. I was like, they still have a price on. So I got both of these for £10 each. So
Lynn says that's fabulous.
I love that. So I got that. So then the other thing I got. So this was a
Even
different.
Apple likes that, Dolores, and she's allergic to cats. She's not a fan of cats, but you can imagine why, because they make her sneeze. And
Well,
I stop
listen.
breathing.
I used to be up till my 30s allergic to cats, so I was in my 30s. So I understand that. Um, so yeah, he's really good condition. No chips or I mean, just so here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. Listen,
I didn't even bother to say check her eBay or her Etsy because I knew that this was coming.
the deer I will sell. I mean, I like the deer too. It's just that cat person. So the last thing
Cats
I
are
got.
dear, keeping the cats.
So you know how everywhere I go, and you always
Stop
like,
her. Lynn says keep it.
right? Thank you, Lynn. See, she's on my side. So so you know how when we go somewhere, Beth, or we go shopping, and I always find what, and you get all mad at me.
A fairy lamp, and it drives me insane.
I found one in Scotland.
Are you serious?
Listen, though, listen. This
Listen, Linda.
listen. This is Victorian. So this is, I think it's called S. Clark. I think there's no mark make on it, but I think it's S. Clark, and it is. Oh, maybe it does have. Uh, it's kind of like a milk glass. It's not milk glass, but it's like that opalescent.
She said, "Does it glow?" Lynn says.
No, I did look. I did look. I did check.
Did
But
you
the
check
thing
the
is,
bike?
I checked. Yeah, I it has been painted at some point, so it's got paint. I don't know if it's the inside or I think maybe it's the outside. Yeah, it's the outside. So at one point it was painted white or something. I don't know why you would do that, but it's Victorian. I've looked it up. I believe it's a S. Clark. The only issue with it is I paid 10 for this. I think I paid 10 for this because it had right here because it's old. It's got a few little flea bites right here.
Well, even the new ones have flea bites because people put stuff on top. I wonder if there was an insert in that one.
There might have been an insert at some point, but this is all that was there. And I saw it. I mean, like that. I was like, open that cabinet. It was in a cabinet, and I think it's cool. Like I could try to get the paint out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sell it as is. Let that be. I just think it's part of the history of it. So I like it. It is really good, and I got
I think
that.
it's
So
beautiful.
I love it. I just thought I couldn't believe I found Scotland.
I mean,
So
she anywhere she goes, especially if she's me. If she's with me, she is absolutely going to find a fairy lamp.
I, I walked up to her. I say, "Hey, look, what I weird."
I'm not looking anymore. When you
She's like,
say,
"Don't
"Hey,
talk
look,"
to
I'm going
me."
to be like, "No, I'm not."
So don't talk to me. But she
Right.
actually told me, don't talk to her. Leave me alone. I was like, okay.
Exactly.
But we were fine. We went and got some of God's chicken after that. We were fine.
Yeah. Gave me the God's chicken and the Lord's waffle fries, and she forgot all about it.
Yeah, we were fine. Um, so those are the things I got. Now I got other stuff, but these are three things. That was all. That was my that was antique shop stuff. But
Hey, good news. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch
yeah,
over because I
yeah.
got one more thing to show you. The cards are all here, and I just ran the comps on those,
Oh
so
my God. Please.
I'm
So
excited.
I mean, they're cool. They're very cool. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Go ahead. Let's see what else you got there, Beth.
Okay. So Dolores, remember the place you found the fairy lamp, and I wasn't your friend for like 15 minutes until I got a snack.
Yeah.
So we went back there. In as soon as we got there, it was a torrential downpour and thunderstorm. So the place that I'm talking about is the dog um,
Lucy's.
Lucy's flea market, and it is a flea market, and 100%. It's also like a dog rescue, so 100% of the proceeds go to the dog rescue. And I was like, well, since we weren't really close, but I was like, since we're close, and they were like, we're
This
not
is
really close,
this
and
is
I was like,
like
but
20 miles
we're
away.
we're like here, and we need to go here, but it's over here. We can go like this. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So we went and we had to stay there a while because it was raining and thundering and so whatever.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of things. I got this for 50 cents. This is one of the ornament hangers.
Yeah.
And so I do have some really nice ornaments that are a little bit bigger. They're the glass ornaments. And so I'm always looking for one of these.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's not a banana stand. Somebody did say, "Is that to hang bananas?" No, it's not big enough for a banana
No,
one.
it needs to be bigger to be a banana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the hook is not big enough. So I did get that. I did get some tulle wide packages. I
Mhm.
always can tie my packages up. Um, hold on. And what else did I get? I didn't get very much. I did find one of these. Now this is
Oh, that's
not
cool.
just a little globe, right? It's not. It's a pencil sharpener.
That's so good.
It's a pencil sharpener. I couldn't find a date on it anywhere. Normally at the bottom or something, there's going to be a date on it. But
Oh,
at
I
first,
like
I was
that.
like, I'm not paying $3 for the little plastic one. And then I was like, it's a pencil sharpener. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I guess she did this together so that people wouldn't just take the globe part.
It's
I'm
cool. I
trying to
like the fact that it's a pencil sharpener.
It doesn't come apart. So, but anyway, I thought this was really cool. I need to get this in my back to school display, but
Yes.
I'm trying to do a
Oh,
oh, the places you'll go display.
oh,
I'm still
okay, yeah.
okay. And then I paid $1 for these, and I love finding these. I have the Irish I have the Irish cream mugs. Is it Bailey? Not well, I guess it's Irish cream. The drink. What is it? Bailey's Irish coffee? Irish coffee.
Uh-huh.
Cream. I was thinking ice cream. The Irish coffee mugs of these, but y'all, I found two of the Nestle
Oh, those are
um,
cool.
World mugs, and these do pretty good. They were $1 each,
Oh, that's good.
but
I
these
mean,
are really, really thick. These are super
mm,
heavy. They
I love
made
those.
these, and then they made the Irish coffee
Right,
ones.
right.
So at least I found two. I was happy with the one, but now I've found a pair, so that will be even better. But y'all, these are heavy. They got a that's what she said. It got a thick bottom.
Ah,
And the handles are really thick too. So those were good at the flea market. And I got this one because it was new in box. And I don't know, there's a $2 price tag, there's a $1 price tag. I have no idea. It is a 1991, so take yourself back. 1991 for all these youngins, because let me just be honest, I had my first degree by 1991, so
I
that's
had my first child and only child by 19.
um it is a Corel holiday plate, which I did not
I
know
didn't
they had
know. I didn't know they did those.
in the box.
Oh, it's cute though.
So Corel 1991 holiday plate, limited edition, and there's Corel, and this is Visions of
It's the
Sugar
sugar
Plum.
plums.
And let me see
Oh,
if I can turn it to make it. I need to take it out of this box and clean it and
clean
then
it.
read
Yeah.
it like this. Look at that
Oh,
boy with his mouth wide open.
I mean, that's kind of creepy.
So I thought that was really cool. And it's still like sealed in the box.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
am gonna have to open it because I need to wash the plate. I
Yeah,
can't just I can't
yeah.
not wash
You can't
the
just
plate.
yeah, you can't sell out dirty and stuff. Like,
But
yeah,
I didn't know they made holiday plates. Did
I
y'all?
didn't
Well, I'm
know.
sure somebody
Yeah,
did. I'm sure somebody did.
me either.
And then the last thing that I got this because I'm gonna do a project
Shh. In your spare time.
in my spare time. This is WMA Rogers. I think it's silver plate. Y'all let me know. WMA Rogers. I think it's silver plate. And it is a cream
Oh,
and
gosh.
open sugar.
Yeah, those are
Now,
cool.
I love the handle.
Mm,
She's a beaut. However, you know what I thought about doing with these?
Dana?
Painting them. I want to make jack-o'-lantern faces.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
I want to
Mhm.
I want to do orange,
Sure.
right? And paint the little jack-o'-lantern face on it.
I like it. Yeah. Here's the thing, like you know, you got those and they've been sitting obviously in someone's house and they donated them and then they're sitting around the flea market. Listen, if you want to decorate them and make them however you want, I think we've gotten past that. Well, it's vintage. You can't do anything with it. You can't decorate it. Sure, you can because you could make it more desirable, or you could do it for yourself. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a cool idea.
Okay, so let me tell you that why I was going to paint this one especially
Hmm.
because I believe it had two handles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If it
Okay,
was open
like a double
sugar,
handle.
wouldn't it
Yeah.
have two handles? So I was like, well, let me just sand that down, paint it orange,
Oh,
and then put the jack-o'-lantern face in there, and you could put little candy in there. Candy corn. Where's KK? She loves candy corn.
Well,
Could put candy corn in that one because this one is already broken. Now this one I could attempt, since it's got this pretty right here, I could attempt to polish it up and somebody can use it as a creamer. Yeah, soldered with the jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, because Catherine, I was actually thinking about y'all's collab. I have so many projects for this collab. How long is that open? Because um, Catherine is doing with, oh gosh, I just escaped. I want to say Manor House Vintage, but that's not it. They are doing a Halloween makeover collab, and she has a video on her channel. She's done what, 3 projects already,
wow.
and um,
Halloween's so
but it's a basically like a Halloween craft or a Halloween makeover. And so I was like, well, this one was already broken and I knew that. Open until Halloween 25, 26, 27, whenever.
love it.
So I when I knew that this one was broken, um I was like, okay, I've seen them do the welding, right? So my friend is a welder and he could cut it up there. And I was like, but I can't do that, right? But I can clean it up, sand it down, paint it, and
Yeah.
make a jack-o'-lantern face and put like a little puts candy in that. That is adorbs.
So
With a cute bow right here, like for
yeah.
the top of her head.
So let me see the sugar one, the creamer again. Now face it towards me. Now you see there. No, no, no. Do it for the other way. Yeah. No, no, no. Like I can see both the handle and the spout. Pull it back. Yeah. You could put a cat face on there. Looks like cat ears. Ooh.
When I looked at this, guess what I saw?
What'd you see?
A chicken.
Ah, yes, yes. That's could be a Halloween chicken.
But it was like this is the chicken and the body and the
Yeah,
feathers. I
yeah.
saw a chicken. So I don't know. I think I definitely was going to do this, and then I saw this one, and she gave me both of them for like $6 for the pair.
I mean,
Um, since I took both, they're heavy, but I think for this one, I'm definitely going to be painting and making a jack-o'-lantern face. Put a little bow right here. Oh, she will be totes adorbs. And I don't know how to polish this. How do y'all polish this?
I don't know. With that brasso? No, what?
Silver, I guess,
Toothpaste?
brass or something. Cause see, this is how what this is the original color.
Oh wow. Well, it's quite shiny.
Yeah, it's a silver plate. So I mean, it's the same as this round dish
Yeah,
that I have. It's the same, except I'm not doing all those cracks and crevices. So that's why I was like, let's paint it. And if I made this orange, right, then
yeah.
sitting on a tray with some
I love
other
it.
Halloween things would be so cute.
With your baby head and the spider, yeah.
With a baby head with the spider.
There you go.
Yes. All right. That's all I got. Dolores, you got something else?
Oh
I think
yeah,
you
yeah.
make it a black cat. She said, make it a black cat.
Yes.
Anything a black
Speaking
cat.
of speaking of black cats, this
Hey,
is
John Robert, how are you?
hi John Robert. I got this. It's called a
It'll work, right?
Island Turfcraft Lucky Black Bobcats. And it's from Ireland. It's made in Ireland. It's made from turf. Or so shall I read it to you? It's a black cat. It's just like a little figurine. That's all he is. But he's good luck. He's a lucky black bobcat. And it says Ireland's bogland was once home to the much sought after black bobcat, which was said to have roamed the vast bogland near the shores of Loch Ness. It was larger than usual. It was a larger than usual cat and lived on insects and small animals, and was said to bring luck and great wealth and happiness to those whose path it crossed.
Well,
So,
there you go.
using 5,000-year-old black turf from Ireland's deepest boglands, Island Turfcraft has recreated this lucky cat in hope that it would bring you a bit of luck. Made in Ireland. Isn't that cool? There's his face.
Now you have us be like, oh, but I have a lucky cat.
So I got that. I think that was £2. I got that. So I just thought it was cool. I like a lucky bobcat. Who doesn't want a lucky bobcat?
Exactly, Jennifer. I don't need to do all those psych those psych tests. It's not, you know how they show you the ink blot test? That's what she's talking about, the ink blot test. No, it's what do you see in this creamer? It's the vintage way. It's the vintage way.
So
Exactly.
I went to, and I know you probably think, I'm just going to stop here for a minute, that I get a lot of cats. Yes, I do. But also, they sell well for me. I am clearly not the only crazy cat person in this country or in any country who purchases from me.
Or in this
So,
audience.
or in this audience.
Current
So,
right now.
currently in right now. So, I do buy a lot of cat stuff and I sell most of it, honestly. I do. Because it sells well. So, and I love cats. So, there you go.
Well, cats do actually sell well.
Right.
Um, and I mean, I don't have a cat, but they do. I see black ink in my creamer. You won't see that in mine because, well, yeah, a little bit because I barely have any coffee in mine, John Robert. I
So,
just creamer.
the next thing I got from this is just like these were just random charity shops. I could
Is it
go
a
on. Of
cat?
course it is. It's a coaster set and a tray, still in a package. You seeing that? Is that showing that? Yeah. So it's four coasters,
Yeah.
in a little tray, like a little serving tray, by Crawford and Kent. I don't know who they are. But look at that. Still in the original packaging. Shut up. And that was
Yeah,
£4.
Catherine says it's because dog people are so picky. They need specific breeds. Cat people, they just love any cat.
My cat breed was a trash goblin. Thank you. Uh,
Yeah.
so,
Her
uh,
her her latest cat breed would be homeless, trash, garbage eating, feral. That's the
try
breed.
to run, try to run off. Uh, so then, okay. So next, I think that's all the cat. Yeah, that's all the cat stuff. Okay, don't come for me. I got this bag. Look at
Oh my
this.
gosh, that's pretty. Is that beaded?
Yes, it's like these little beads put like hand, not sewn on there. They're like glued on there. So it's like from the '60s. It was a fiver. It is
That
absolutely
is adorable.
Lady Peacock would love that. Look at that. All the beads are there and accounted for a fiver. I sell these for like 25 to 30 pounds.
Yes, that
And it
is
is,
adorable.
yes. Isn't that cool? So for £5, I was not mad at it, child. I love that. It's just so
That is
colorful.
so pretty. Is that's a peacock? I was like, but that's the plume on the top. Yeah.
Yeah,
For a
that's
moment, I thought I saw a crown.
yeah, you're in crowd mode. I got so of course I can't go without thrifting without getting some Eastgate Hornsey pottery.
Oh, I thought a brooch. I was going to say a brooch. Oh, are those squirrels? Look, Cheryl. Cheryl,
It's
they're
got
squirrels.
so it's got two places to put a plant and some like little flowers or a little flower. Look at that.
Look at them.
It is East Hornsey. Oh, sorry, it's Hornsey, not Eastgate. It's Hornsey pottery, made in England, and it was $4.49 for that. So I wasn't mad. It's quite good.
That is cute.
But it's got two places, so it's got this place, to put flowers or whatever you want, pens, stamps. I don't know, whatever you want.
Squirrel, Cheryl.
So squirrel. So I got that, and then so this is super cute. I got so these are tiny, tiny, wee tiny. So I've got this little glass steer, right?
Oh, that's adorbs. I feel like
Oh,
it needs a ribbon on his neck, but
oh,
okay.
but wait, it's got baby deers with it.
No. Is
There's
that a
another one.
deer?
See, I thought it was a cat.
Well, the first one is a deer, clearly.
Definitely, and this one is like, what are you? I guess you. Yeah, that looks kind of like a deer. This
Yeah.
dude, I ain't sure
Let me
about
see
him.
its nose. Well, it's got spots on it like a deer, like a
Like a
fawn.
fawn. Yeah, that's his
Okay,
nose.
well, maybe. It's a bear deer.
It's a baby, yeah. So
A beer. It's a beer.
this deer had this deer and then adopted this bear cub. Yeah.
Yeah. and
Okay,
put spots on it so it blended in.
so the three were 3 pounds, so that's a pound each.
Oh, that's good though.
And then I got these for two
Those are cute.
bookends. Those bookends. Got those for two. Trying to hurry. And I got this because I got this and I thought of you, Beth. And I know you're
Jennifer's
not.
on this. She's like, "What do you see in this glass creature?" We're gonna move from the creamer to the glass creature. What do you see? If you see a deer, it means you're probably a psychopath. If you see a bear, it means you're very schizophrenic. Which one?
I saw this little print and I thought of you.
Is it a demure? It's got a chicken. So
That's why.
demure.
So it's called My Hen by Rita Cotter, published in uh, designed by Daisy Design in Troon, Scotland. Troon,
Not true.
Troon, Scotland.
I thought it was because the little girl was so demure and
No, that's a little boy, first of all, and that's his chicken.
you know,
Well, I mean, it could
he's a
be
farm. That's a farm kid.
okay. So this farm child, it's chicken. I it was only like 50p. I couldn't pass it up.
I do love a good chicken, and I don't know why. Usually, the only way I used to like chicken is drumstick and thighs with a little fry on.
Wings.
It. But
Yeah. Yeah.
then I moved to wings with light sauce.
Yeah.
But now apparently chickens love me. So
And then I got this. It's a wall hanging.
oh, that's adorbs.
It was £3
It's
50.
not a yawner. It's just a yawn. Just a wall hanging.
Just a wall hanging. Yeah. And
That's cute.
that's pretty much my haul, y'all.
That's my haul, y'all. I mean, we actually did pretty good. I didn't
Oh,
thrift
oh,
the whole
one more
time.
thing. Sorry, one more thing I have to show you
Okay,
because
wait.
I can. Okay, sorry. These, look at these.
They're holly and the glass caning on on the stem.
Uh-huh.
That's really
And
pretty.
this is all applied. So this is glass. These little berries and holly, they're not painted on there. They're glass and they're applied.
Oh
And
wow, Dolores.
20p each.
20 cents, like
Yeah,
25 American cents a
yeah,
quarter.
pretty much. I got 40p.
That is really good.
Nothing wrong with them. And they're handmade, you can tell. But how cool are those for Christmas? Those.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe the price. I was like, how much now? And I was like, put them in the bag and run out before she changed her mind.
That's kind of like how I felt about that church garage sale because I was like the math ain't math and I mean I don't do math late at night, but it was early in the morning and I was like, I can add. I can even add when you do 50% off, but math
Yeah,
wasn't mathing. And I thought, I'm not going to be the one to short the church because
I'm not going to hell.
I'm not going
Absolutely,
to
no,
be that
ma'am.
today, Lucifer. No, sir. I'm not going to be.
Uh-uh. I ain't gonna be.
So,
I'm not gonna be smited by shortchanging this church. You know what I'm saying?
like, look, I'll just pay you the extra and be like, oh, it's
Right.
a donation.
So here's a fun thing. I want to tell everybody this because I thought this was quite interesting. And I went to Case Nest Glass and I bought two glass cats. Don't judge. They're for me. Anyway, well, they were seconds, and I'm like, what is wrong with these? Because I feel like, oh, that this eye is a little smaller than this. Okay, sure, that looks like my real cat. But so I got and I was talking to the man. We were talking about like because Case Nest Glass was up in Case Nest, which is by Inverness, and they moved their facility to Perth, and they moved it to Crieff, where it's now currently located. And he was telling me that, all like how I would find Case Nest faces. And do I have one
Yeah.
here? Oh, this is one here. Oh, please. This is a Case Nest vase here. So
I love that light purple.
Case Nest has stopped making anything apart from paperweights.
Oh, really? So
Yep,
they're
he
not
said
going to be making any of their stuff anymore.
any of the vases or drinkware or bowls or anything. They're now just making paperweights, which I found interesting.
So that means that the other stuff is going to have to be collector because
Right, because they're not creating them anymore. Thought that was fascinating. That they're just sticking to now paperweights, which are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, and they make
Right.
all kinds of different paperweights. Like I get my like the cats I bought were like cat paperweights. Do you know what I mean? But they're shaped like little chubby cats. But he said but now they've stopped making any glass like stemware or vases or like little flower bowls or whatever. It's all now just paperweights. So if you want a case that's glass, go look for it because they're not making them anymore.
And I know that you have had several things that were case net because you
Case
brought them to
net.
sales that we've had on
Yeah.
my channel. So,
And I was shocked. I was like, really? He's like, well, it just, we have to, they like the slim line and what sells for them, when tourists go there are paperweights.
and vases in general, like planters and vases, they took a dive where
They
they
did.
weren't
Yeah.
selling.
Uh-huh.
Like vases went first, and now it's like planters. It started with baby planters and then any kind of planter, but I mean, they're really, really good. They used to be given as gifts, and now they're not. You buy something from, even if you send something from like a floral place, it's some basic glass base that it's manufactured and they have them at the
Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
It's nothing that's really, we like I'm looking at one of the open book and it's like the Lord's Prayer on there. You used to give that with a flower arrangement
Right. Right.
as a gift, where now it's just going to be like this little round glass bowl with water and beads
Yeah.
in it.
But
So
what is still popular though is wall pockets. Look at that one.
now see, wall pockets here are not very, and I don't know why.
What a wall pocket.
Those are little squirrels. That's cute. I mean, I
Yeah.
have a little skunk and I love him. He's one of the first things that I bought,
Yeah.
but
Well, wall pockets here are still pretty. They still do well. A lot of times, my wall pockets people are from the states, like on
here, I
Etsy.
mean, well, I'm just going to say here, like in Texas, in the
Right.
areas where I shop or whatever, because even when you buy them, they're not very expensive. I'm saying $5, $6, $7, $8,
Yeah.
all of those things. So, yeah, it's really weird how things come and go.
Yeah.
But you would think, I guess, wall pockets, you're going to have to use almost like a succulent, right? Because,
Or faux plants.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. But I think people have gotten away from planting, which is so crazy because,
Yeah. Well, not us, because we're not Dave.
well, not
Dave.
Dave, but see, y'all have got berries and everything over there. So, well, you got some good gets. I
Thank
mean,
you.
I got
Thanks
a
for letting
couple of
me
things
share.
here. Yeah, you got some good stuff. The best part is that you drove. So you didn't
Yeah.
have to worry about fitting it in
Well.
your suitcase. When I went to South Carolina, which I did the hauls for that early because I've been back for a while, but I there's a lot of things I can't bring back that I
Uh-huh.
would have brought back had I had that Tahoe.
Yeah. I
Fill
just
her up, fellas.
my concern was I do well my will it fit? Will it fit my car? My car's not small.
Well, yeah, I remember when you went there and you went to an auction one time
Oh.
and y'all had to separate it and go through it at
Yeah.
the hotel, and
Yeah.
then you gave a bunch of stuff to the cat thrift store.
Yes, I did. I
Remember?
can't think so. Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
you brought back what you needed because it really
Yeah.
wouldn't fit all in your
Uh-uh.
car.
Uh-uh.
So yeah, that's one of the things we are going to go and do a meetup. So me, LaDonna, so it's in the works. Me, LaDonna, Cheryl. I think Tina is going to be well enough to go at that
Oh, that'd be
time.
good.
Um, I think we're going to meet with Willie and Michelle, Dusty Moose, and I hope Nikki Moss and whoever else. But I think we're going to go where Shelly wants to go is like East Oklahoma. I don't know if we're going to, because she knows all those little side places. She went for
Yeah.
a she went for a week shopping. She drove up there thrifting by herself, thrifted every single day in a different town, and
Like,
then
I
came
mean,
back, completely filled her car because she was preparing for the
right.
her surgery that she's going to have. So she needed to have all of her stuff, and so she knows um every single little hole in the wall. Is Karen Chase up there, Kathy? I didn't know that she was up there. So, once we get the information and figure out where we're staying and what our stops are and all that kind of stuff, we will go. But I told Shelly, I said, look, I cannot be in a car for like 6+ hours at a time. We're
Really?
gonna have to. I can go like maybe three. I
Then
got to get
stop.
out. I
Oh
got to do
yeah, yeah,
something, and
yeah.
then three more. But we're taking my big car so that we can just
Okay.
fill that sucker up all the way there and all the
So
way back.
when are you going to this?
It'll be in October. I
Okay.
think we're going to be going. Let's see, August, September, October. So I'm thinking around the 16th, 17th, 18th of
Oh my
October,
goodness. Yeah, that's
because
good.
we now have a fall break in October.
Wow,
So
that's cool.
Janice is always. Oh, okay. I think she is in Dallas. I think Janice is in
Yeah,
Dallas too.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
so we'll have to. I mean, we'll put it out there and we'll tell everybody that we're going through or whatever, and if they want to meet up or if they know some place that we could stop along the way, that would be fun too. So I don't want to be gone the whole week because Grandmama, she got to rest. Grandma got to rest, but yeah,
Rest.
yeah, I can't be gone too long from my house. I gotta. I'm very much in my house. Love my stuff. So,
So
but yeah, you got some great things. I got some
you got
interesting
some
things.
fun stuff. Yeah, you got some cool stuff.
I
And you
got
went to
some work to
Lucy's.
do.
So
That's right. He's on the border too, because I think he and Janine's met
oh
up.
yeah, he's up
That's
that
right.
way.
He's on the border. So we'll just have to put it out there. So, all right, y'all. Dolores has got to get ready to go to work, and I got to go to the grocery store because and Poppy too. I didn't know that. I didn't know Poppy was up there. Kathy's in the know. We'll have to just ask Kathy. Kathy, I'll just Instagram message you and be like, "Who's on the way?" and she can tell me. Thanks, Kathy, for telling me that. I got to go to the grocery store because it's officially time.
Back to school. It's official. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we
sorry.
have one more day without kids, which is tomorrow, and then
All hell
they will
breaks
be
loose.
there
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Oh,
They'll be there on Tuesday. All 500 of them. And we
yeah.
have a small enrollment so far, but a lot of places up north don't start. Um, a lot of places up north don't start until after Labor Day. So if they're moving down or if they're visiting grandparents for the summer, they probably aren't coming back till after Labor Day. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think LaDonna and Cheryl are talking about coming to like driving all the way to Houston and then we would drive back up
God.
because they want to shop down here.
Yeah.
It's if they come a couple of days before, I can take them to both of the shops and all of the Goodwills and
Let's
all of the
see.
places in my, where I take you,
Yeah.
Dolores.
Yeah.
And then they can go back up because they are literally straight above us. So it would be straight down and straight back up
Yeah.
and that'll be fun. I wish the stores were still open 24 hours. Nighttime was the best time to go shopping.
Dang. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was the
I
best.
literally almost went this morning when I got up at 8, but then I got busy and started doing other things and I didn't go. But now I'm going to go before this afternoon thunderstorm and get all the groceries and get away from there because tomorrow, the day
Oh,
before school starts and people don't have their school supplies,
one of them.
and
Yeah.
they're waiting the last minute to buy groceries so those kids do not eat them before they have to go to school. It's going to be a nightmare. So I want to go today, get in, get out. I have a list. Bada bing, bada boom. So Dolores's Etsy is in her Instagram link, which is in down below. I don't know
Yeah.
if I put the Etsy actual link. I think I just put the
Well,
Instagram,
yeah.
which is
The
on her
Insta,
link tree.
the link tree has my eBay and my Etsy. So
Yeah. For me, I have a video coming out Tuesday. I have another. It's already prepped, y'all. Got fall. We're just praying for cooler temperatures. So we're bringing
yes,
out
so
fall to manifest it. But I'm going to have another solo sale on Thursday, and I think Sunday our our sale, that is a fundraiser, Cheryl. I think we're having a jewelry fundraiser sale benefiting the Weathered Fence Post, which is a member of our vintage community, Miss Heidi and Mr. Steve. And I've said it before, Mr. Steve unfortunately suffered 80 plus percent body burns from a chemical spill at work. And so still in ICU, the burn unit and all the things. So they have a GoFundMe, and what we thought we would do is do our jewelry sale, and I think it's 50% of all of the pieces. So if something is $14, $7 would go, and we'll do a collection, and then we'll each make a donation to their GoFundMe from selling of the jewelry. So gives people some jewelry, lots of fall pieces, lots of really good pieces, and then also allows us to make some money. I do have two pieces from Fly Girl that she has donated back. So she bought a piece that went to Lunches of Love, and she bought a piece for the fundraiser. And so these are going to be 100% profit because they've already really been paid for. So if you buy those, 100% of that. So I mean, I would love for y'all to drop by next Sunday at 11 a.m. for that. And we'll be putting some stuff out about that as well. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, have a great week. Stay cool. I know it's even hot in the UK, which is ridiculous, but y'all stay cool, stay sweet, stay pretty, which is hard to do when you're cool. I mean, you're hot, but we will see you next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.